Well, a very good evening to all you beautiful people of the internet. Um, the status quo has been restored. Paul can now do the spinny roundy thing at the start of the show. The world's a beautiful place. Welcome to the Studio Rats Q&A Live, number 286. My name is James Ivy.
Apple Drew. And hold on, we've got a new guest as well.
I was about to say he doesn't say much, but he really does when you arrive at your front door, which I suppose is the whole point.
He does say too much.
You're right, mate.
Little face.
Tired?
Yeah, he's had a big day.
Oh, a big digger's day.
And because it's pissing down with rain outside, he really does need to go outside for a dump, but he won't go outside. So that's probably why he's just looking like,
because he got the windy pops in the studio.
No, he's all right. He's all right. He doesn't really do that, but he does. He hasn't been for his second dump of the day. Anyway, enough talking about dumps.
You are very welcome along to our weekly takeover of the interwebs. Lots going on this week. Lots of fun stuff, lots of crazy stuff. But Mr. Drew, what have you been up to?
Oh, I did a studio tour video, and I did we released the TWS single 6 amp video.
Do you mean this one?
That had a lot of good comments, and a lot of comments I wouldn't mind talking about some of the comments actually on that at some point.
Yep.
A
lot of people saying, and the thing that kind of got my goat a little bit was a lot of people saying it was a lot of money for what it is, and I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure hourly rate wise, it's probably not a lot of money.
But it is a lot of money for what it is. I go agree with them. It's a lot of money. Look, it's a 6-watt amp. I think Mario makes great amps. TWS Tube Workshop. Go and check him out. He makes fantastic amplifiers. And I appreciate that Mario's got to make a living, and I'm sure he's worked it out that to build these amplifiers, he's got to charge a certain amount of money. That's absolutely fine. You completely agree with that. But let's not. I mean, the price of the amp, people are saying, well, you could go and buy a 30-watt top of the range Bad Cat. The Bad Cat.
Buy a 100-watt JCM 800.
Sure, but let's keep it more in the boutique range.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Marshall would like to think that their modified ones are boutique-esque, but I know what you mean.
Sure, but even so, yes, they're still cheaper than that.
Yes, yeah.
So no, I think people have got a point. I mean, but also Mario's got a point. I'm sure Mario's not going, how much can I really sell this for? I don't think he's like that. I think he's like, he wants to get it in as many people's hands as possible. But it's a lot of money.
I have to admit, I do quite fancy getting my hands on his Cali Sunset.
Yeah, it's great. It's great sounding.
That's a cracking sounding amp.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what have you been up to?
So since I last saw you, which was last week, I have been to Manchester for the weekend doing some jolly fine cheerleading. And if you fancy seeing a little bit more of what that actually means from my point of view, don't worry, you won't get to see me in lycra or in a short dress. Go and check out the video that went live today on TSR Jivey Talks Tech. I can actually post a link to it because that's the power that I have.
That's already gone live, is it?
Went live today, yes. I'm
the other thumbnail.
You can check out this link to the video and see what it actually means when I say I'm doing cheerleading this weekend, as opposed to what you all think it actually means. When I say I'm doing cheerleading this weekend. Then got back and did the single 6 video. Finished some stuff for that. Had accountancy things to sort out and children to sort out because it's half term. And I've got a session tomorrow, which I'm really not ready for, and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, busy week.
Nice.
should we dive into some questions and comments and stuff?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think Vinny is planning to rock up at half time. Haven't heard from Phil, so
Okay.
Lots to talk about and stuff. Here we go.
Cookie Monster Jams. He says, please don't post AI slop. I'm looking at Cookie Monster Jams' image, his avatar, and I think you'll find that that's AI as well, mate.
I think what he's referring to is, let me find it, the where is this? This one, isn't it? I think it was this one. Yeah, that's the one. Was it that one I posted this week?
Right. The thing is, it's like, it's quite, we're doing this very tongue in cheek.
We don't take ourselves seriously, do we? Let's face
it. Yeah. So it's not as though we're, making ourselves look, better.
Yes, you're right. It is AI. Yes, it took me all of about 3 seconds to type the prompt. I'm sorry. I found it amusing. And we're going to have a different one every week from now on because it's funny.
5-string guitar.
I love the fact that Vinny's got a gold top as well.
Yeah, Vinny's got a 7-string gold top.
That's actually quite funny. Sorry, Cookie Monster Jam. We think it's funny, and it's our show, so there.
Yes, we're going to change. There'll be worse every week. So
yes, I've got way worse already.
Yeah, now we've found it. We're not going to stop. Good afternoon, all. Says Thomas Ross 785. Amber says hi, Amber. Amber, I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. Daniel, good evening, rats from a cool and cloudy North Carolina. Do you think that combining an AM4 and a VP4 would be a good idea? I think it'd be a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
The AM4 is outstanding, and the VP4 is outstanding. So putting them together, it's different. If you haven't got those two units, I would say go and get yourself an FM3. But if you've already got one of those units, yeah, definitely.
So I was talking to a company today about a project for us to do. Yeah. And they... I'll wait. I mean, because greatness has come amongst us. I mean, we didn't know. I wasn't sure. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 40 Watt Phil.
I like to keep you guessing.
He's early.
No, I am a little early today. So, how are you, gentlemen?
Good, mate. Yourself?
I'm good. Knackered. What have you been doing?
Everything. Just been busy childrening because it's half term. Busy workinging because need some money.
Working.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff.
Is that like the quickening from Highlander?
Nothing like the quickening from Highlander. No. Just busy. All good.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Awesome. I'm good. Staying busy myself. Doing podcasts and videos, and figuring out. Got new stuff coming in that I'm not ready to talk about yet.
I've got 3 boxes sat over there of stuff that have been in since Monday that I haven't even opened up yet.
Oh my god, you really have been the working in then, because
yes,
man, because gear doesn't sit unboxed at my house for very long.
No, nor mine ever.
Yeah, I'm normally pretty anxious to get it and try it out. I've been rebuilding my live. What's that?
Is that a new thing to your over your left hand shoulder?
Oh, this
yeah,
that?
Yeah, that.
What's
that?
I've had that for a while. You've seen that? That's my Novo.
Oh, it looked like a 54 Les Paul with a weird headstock from there.
Yeah. I can see where you got that. Well, that's part of the inspiration. That's gold top gold.
Yeah, nice.
Blocks and binding.
Nice.
Black headstock with the gold logo.
Yeah, I like that. That's a serious guitar. That.
Yeah, I love that thing.
Nice.
But no, got new stuff coming in that we'll be talking about soon. Got some new podcasts lined up. Staying busy with that. Staying real busy.
So at the stage very soon we're going to jack in this day job malarkey.
Well, look, Look, the day job is what actually pays me and makes this possible, and covers the insurance and all those things. Studio update: walls are going up, outer walls. So still, I mean, they still got to get a couple of days where it's not raining, but got to finish the outer walls. Then we'll be wrapping and then outer cladding, and then I might have a door next. Who knows? I might actually have a door instead of just a hole.
Awesome.
It's a very exciting thing when you see it go from being, because mine spent a very, very long time as a patch of concrete on the floor.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it had walls, and then through various reasons it didn't again. and then all of a sudden, boom, it was up, and you go, "Whoa, that was a pretty busy couple of weeks."
Yeah. So that's where we are. Still going to be a while before there's like a move in and everything, because still got to do plumbing, still got to do electrical, still got to. There's a lot. There's so much work.
Are the services run to it already, or are they?
The electrical is, plumbing is not. So
Right.
Plumbing has to get run.
Right. That's lots of deep holes.
Yeah. They've done all the under foundation work, so that's done. Now they've just got to dig the trench that ties it to the water system in the front of the house.
Yes.
Yeah. So
welcome everyone to the construction rats.
It's the studio rats, and I'm talking about building a studio.
True.
I can't possibly be more on brand.
The funny thing is, obviously, Phil, you've seen the utter genius that was this week's. You should have seen the one I was going to go with, because obviously right now it is the Winter Olympics, isn't it?
Oh,
Can you not post it?
I can show it. I'm about to.
Show it. Come on.
Is it me as a figure skater? Please tell me it's me as a figure skater. Oh, yes.
I got the cool job.
I love that you're on the rifle team. Also,
I'm slightly alert.
That doesn't look like you at all.
I know.
I'm worried why Vinny's quite so jaundiced.
And who the hell is James? James, who the hell are you? And I love the way that Phil looks like he's a little person.
Yeah, I do. I look like a kid in their dad's clothes.
Snowboard. The hours of fun.
I love that both of you were on Team USA in that photo.
Oh wait. Man, it's not that.
Because apparently I was listening today, even the people who are on Team USA don't want to be on Team USA.
Oh, it's a whole thing.
Your commander-in-chief certainly digging himself up. That's who you need to dig your hole.
I mean, he's good at it. He's really good at it.
One.
Yeah.
Anywho,
my gosh.
So we were talking about AM4s and VP4s, and and the good people at M Live, those what make the BB track playback players, the guys we met at Guitar Summit, yeah. Part of their software is they have maps for Fractal, for Kemper, so you can basically put the patch changes into your backing track instead of doing it in old-fashioned MIDI, having to know the CC and knowing to. Basically, you just grab a block that says the patch you want to change it to and drop it in. I was like, that's cool.
It is. The thing is, I want to change my own patches because when I don't know the song and I'm messing up, I can then go, it's not working. As opposed to, or I want to do a wah-wah because I don't know these chords. I'm just going to go. Which I've done many a gig.
Yes, that's the real reason every guitar player needs a wah pedal.
Absolutely,
it's the real reason.
It is.
I did used to play with a bass player whose answer to everything when he got lost was to go. Ooh.
That's the old Hammond organ player's trick. Oh, I've got a solo, but I don't know what to do. Hit one note that you know's in the key and just ride it.
Yes. So yeah, interesting stuff coming from those guys.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Oh, Al's in the house.
Al. He says, "Mana da da banana." Evening all.
No.
Evening all.
Also getting one. You've outdone yourself with that thumbnail. See, also getting appreciates it.
Yeah. But don't give
there are some way better stroke worse ones coming.
Yeah, don't give him credit though. It's AI. He didn't do any work. he told it some words.
I typed badly.
Yeah.
Well, lovely job. Stone Rivers, evening rats, evening Stone Rivers. Any relation in any relation to Joan?
Oh, yeah.
Hey chaps, did you guys go to NAMM and try out the Friedman IR loader or Wampler pedal head? If so, what do you think? Thanks for watching the videos. Yes, we did.
I mean, it was only 3-4 weeks ago. If that, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, we did, and yes, I did. Really exciting. Everything's really exciting from those guys. I mean, you know, so Friedman and Wampler, it's all linked to boutique amp distribution. So, so part of the same company, you could really say, even though they're different builders as such, but it's all made in the same place. Yeah, both really, really great.
Cool. I didn't get to try them at all.
You didn't.
I never even made it over there.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what happens when I split my time between that and Woodwire Volts. I couldn't get to everything at NAMM.
Well, the Wampler one was in a separate booth with Brian Wampler. So Brian anyway, don't you?
Yeah, I did talk to Brian, but I talked to him at the Stringjoy booth. So yeah.
Boom. Okay, let's go.
Anton, hi, Anton.
Hello.
Nick 9T, evening gents, evening Nick 9T.
It's afternoon.
It is. What is it? Yeah, no, yes.
It's 2:15 here.
Keith White, QX1T. Good evening, gents. A brand I've recently become aware of is Balm guitars. Are really interesting. Guitars. Have you had a chance to try them?
Yes. I had one for a while and really liked it. It has to be said, I had one of the non-Danish made ones. I can't say for certain where they're made, but they're obviously their high-end range are made in Denmark. I really liked it. Really interesting. One of the, you know, when someone designs a guitar and makes it different and you go, they've made it different for the sake of making it different. The only thing I didn't like about it is the headstock. It's got a
headstock looked like a cock. It looked like a ball bag.
I don't hate their headstocks. Also, Indonesia.
Yes. Okay. Well, say not. There you go. Danish made ones.
Yes,
Danish made ones apparently are incredible. I've never played a Danish one, but
they're also currently on winter sale, 15 to 30% off.
Don't you tend to find that happens a lot? I think they've changed the headstock recently. Let me just have. Yes, they have.
Oh, is it not the same as the one you were talking about?
No, I'm going to see if I can find.
The droopy nose or the ball sack has been removed for a kind of elongated gonzo nose.
Yeah. Now it's gone more like the. It's more like the guitar you were just showing.
Oh, Bill. The Novo. Yeah.
No, it's more like the Novo, isn't it? Okay,
yeah, it is.
Yeah, I found the old headstock. Let me.
Please, you know, I will. If it's something that's X-rated, I will.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's like the ball. It's like a ball sack, isn't it?
It's wrong. That's
that
one.
The ugliest headstock.
It is not the ugliest, but it is ugly.
Oh,
it's fugly. It's fugly.
That's fugly.
I mean, I've seen worse.
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Come on,
like what?
Don't
you say it? Don't you say it?
You know I'm going to say it. What am I going to say, Paul? What am I going to say?
You're going to say James Tyler.
Yes, I'm going to say James Tyler. But even worse than that are those D'Angelico things.
I was about to say the D'Angelico ones are hideous.
I understand what they're going for and failing. Like, I'm sure it was huge in the 1940s when Art Deco was a thing. Actually, in the 40s, I guess Art Deco was on its last legs, going out.
On
But
its way out.
yeah,
it looks absolute shite. And that's my thing about these sort of Indonesian built guitars. And Baum, I'm going to say, and I'm going to put, and I was actually going to say D'Angelico as well. I'm going to put them in the same category because I imagine they're probably made in the same factory.
yeah.
I don't know that for a fact, but now what happens with, and we said this before, what happens with D'Angelico is every single year around a certain time, the prices they knock off the price by about 60%.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're sensible, and if you for some bizarre reason like that headstock or like those guitars, wait until the sale comes because you're literally paying 60% less than the retail price.
100%.
It's the same with Baum guitars. It's this Indonesian thing. What they're doing, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
It's like D'Angelico's a really bad offender in the US, at least with so things will get put on like the Musician's Friend Stupid Deal of the Day or Guitar Center Daily Pick. They're the same thing. They just have two different deals every day. And those guitars would be on that Stupid Deal of the Day all the time.
Yeah.
Because nobody was buying them. And it devalued the guitars as a whole because they're on sale too often.
Yeah.
But actually, really nice, really playable, really interesting guitars. The Baum one, certainly.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I have no issue about the playability of D'Angelico guitars either. I just think the headstock's ugly.
Here we go.
Nigel Daddio, he says, Paul, did you keep your Sir Pete Thorne standard this time around? No. And I never seem to keep them. I love them. I think they're brilliant. I think I don't know why I get rid of them.
Boredom.
Yeah, nailed it. Boredom.
Yeah, they're brilliant. They're brilliant guitars, as you'd expect, because Pete Thorne's had something to do with it.
So you've had 2 of those?
I think I've had 3.
Yeah, and you'll have certainly had 3 of a guitar that we'll talk about in a minute. I'm pretty sure you're on your 3rd one.
Oh, yeah. I am.
This is the difference. This is the difference between you and me, Paul. I just don't sell things, and I just buy another one. That's why I have 3 Les Pauls.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, but I haven't bought this to keep.
Okay.
I bought this because it was too much of a deal to
buy it to flip. There's nothing wrong with that either. Some people get mad at it, but hey, that's the way things work.
This is the world we live in. Yes.
Walrus, he says, Paul, why you prefer the small box 50 over the B50? I've never played a small box, but have the B50.
If you listen to it, they're different.
I never said the B50, but yes, it is that. I like. There is a definite difference between the. Okay, the small box has a better clean tone.
Yep.
The B50 has probably got a very similar clean tone because it's probably. I think Friedman changed the B100 Deluxe to match the B50 to match the clean channel on the small box. But my favorite Friedman amp is the B100 and the original version. I just really like the original tones on that. It's not massively high gain.
Well, if I were to oversimplify it based on what I think I know about Friedman, I don't know the models really well, but the small box 50 is a plexi.
Yeah.
Which has a great clean tone and doesn't get nearly as high gain as some people think a plexi does. Whereas the BE50 is designed after that modded like EVH. It's still plexi, but it's the modded push to the utmost limit, and you lose the clean end of things a little bit, or that you get in the plexi. I also just, if I were going to get something, I'd probably get the small box 50.
The small box 50 it's aggressive. It's a different sort of tone.
We put them up against each other, and they were very, very close sounding, but definitely different sounding.
Yeah. I really like the clean tone on the small box on the small box 50.
Yeah, it's got that awesome plexi clean tone that just.
Charge your glasses, boys and girls. It does clean on the edge of breakup really well.
It does. It sure does. I'm not sure. So it's because I picked up a. I can do stuff like this now. I picked up a small box.
Oh yeah.
And just for captures and stuff. I'm not sure. I mean, because I've got the B100, and I've also got the Bad Cat, Hot Cat,
the Mod 50.
That's the best amp that I've got. As in, that's the most versatile amp that I've got. That does all of that sort of stuff. It does everything. If I had to have one amp, it'd be that. But I think because I've always wanted one of these, that 100 watt, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep the Mod Shot, obviously, and then the Friedman is in for captures and stuff, and then the small box is in for captures and stuff, and
then it'll move on.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
but I'd like to keep them all, but you can't, can you?
No, I mean you could try.
I have.
Yeah, and Walrus, if you've got a B50 Deluxe, it's awesome. You don't need anything else, mate. That's a fantastic amp. Not need. Yeah, that's a killer amp.
I had the B50 Deluxe. It was brilliant.
Yeah, really good.
Awesome amp.
Yeah.
Basil Tiffany, AI slop is the new term folk love to use on the internet. It is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Paul's actually AI. He's not real.
Has been for years.
Russell, he says, "Hi guys, first time here. Great show. Cheers, Russell.
Thanks very much.
Welcome." Abstracted Visions. Hello, all from North Carolina.
Another North Carolinian.
Carolinian.
Well, there you go.
Walrus also said, also any interest in the Friedman Jose? Yes, very much so.
So much interest. I have so much interest.
I mean, that I guess is, I'd like to know what the difference is between the Jose and the small box. Because I imagine I imagine that the small box is probably based on a Jose.
I would have thought it's the other way around. I thought the small box was like more traditional plexi, and the Jose is all it's all the mods that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was led to believe.
Maybe I'm thinking about the Friedman plexi. Then he has done something called a plexi.
Oh, that's right. He did the Plex, which is even more. I think no, because they do that in different wattages too. I was thinking maybe that's just 100 to 50 watt, but no, they do different wattages of the Plex.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's Friedman. It's a Marshall.
Yeah,
yeah.
They're all great. They're all great. If you've got one, it's fantastic. Hello, mate. It's Pet Moxie. He says, "Do you have an unlimited amount of cabbage? What would your dream guitar?"
I didn't know they were taking cabbage. I've been doing this all wrong.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? What would your dream guitar be? Mine would be like a 62 Strat, a proper 62 Strat.
I'll let James think about it. Mine would be a 59 ES335. Yeah.
I think mine would be, and this is not just because of the ridiculous value, but would be something like Greenie, a 59 Burst or something like that.
Yeah.
Just because I could pretend to be Gary Moore all day long and fail miserably, but I'd have a lovely time doing it.
Yeah,
or Kurt Hammett.
I'm about to say, and you'd get to meet Kirk Hammett because you had to buy it from him.
I'm sure I could bypass that, because if I could afford it, I'd probably have people. Much like I suspect Kurt Hammett does.
Yeah, that's true.
You probably have to. Yeah, no. Stone, he says, just bought a DSM Humboldt. Awesome at low mid volume, but boomy at band volume. Any tips? EQ in the effects loop or post pedal before a barefaced cab? Would need to be a DLR? Was it DIR?
Need to be a.
Do they?
I don't know.
The delay would need to be a delay.
Maybe.
I think the only problem is that you've forgotten that turning up anything gives you more low end. So just EQ the bottom end out a bit.
Yeah.
Face out.
but and I've got a feeling that Stone Rivers knows that.
Okay.
Is that boomy low end uneditable at higher volumes? Is what I'd like to know.
Yeah, because I know people are afraid to do it, but take your if it's boomy, take your bass control, turn it to 0, and start there. Don't be afraid of the extreme ends of your EQ knobs.
This isn't audio school now where they tell you only to turn the gain of an EQ like 2 or 3 stuff.
Yeah, guitar amps are way different. Be willing to go down to 0.
Yeah,
or 10. Or 10. I used to freak people out with my super reverb. When I would gig my super, I'm at 6.5 on the volume, and I run the treble and the bass at like between 6 and 7, but I've got the mids dimed, maxed out. Be willing to do it. Dang it!
Very good. You did it. Yeah. If you look at a boogie as well, look at a boogie Mark II. The setting on a I mean Mark III, Mark IV, even. You know, if you want to get that high gain tone, it's the bass is basically off. It's literally off.
Yeah,
and that is because otherwise it sounds blubby and horrible.
Sounds horrible. Yeah, exactly. It would tell us what DLR is, unless we're being utterly stupid as well. Because Stone Rivers, we don't get it. We're it's the end of the day here.
Lovanovo. There we go.
Yeah, me too.
Autogeddon. Evening Rats. Paul, what's your view on using a preamp pedal into the front of an amp as an overdrive? When would you choose it over a normal overdrive pedal? I think the difference between a preamp pedal and an overdrive pedal is actually very small. I imagine it's probably just a tone stack. I would have thought.
I think, okay, this is where I'm going to tell you that Pedal Show has a video on this topic, and it's going to explain it better than we can explain it. But I will tell you that in the pedal world, if something calls itself a preamp, it's probably an overdrive.
Yeah.
And there are overdrives that can also be used as preamps. They're not interchangeable terms, but they get used. There's like a crossover in the Venn diagram. Things like the Benson preamp. It says it's a preamp. It's an overdrive pedal. You're not going to run that thing into a power amp and get an amp sound out of it. It's not going to function like that. But there are things like the Kingsley pedals that are proper preamps that can be used as either an overdrive or a preamp into a power amp.
Yeah, so I think in answer to his question, yeah, if it sounds good, it sounds good. If it's,
all bets are off. Yeah. I mean, the other thing is that there's the other term, isn't there? Amp in a box pedals is another phrase that was banded around, and by that they don't mean what they often do now, where you actually have a power amp in a pedal. That was just so. The Marshall Governor was originally a amp in a box pedal.
I think that term normally means you go into a pedal platform style amplifier and then it turns that amplifier into said.
But I think that's where someone might see a preamp pedal as opposed to a drive pedal. I just think it's as Phil said, it's not an interchangeable term, but it isn't far off.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of overlap. There's a whole lot of overlap.
But hey, if TPS have done a brilliant thing, go and check their brilliant thing out, because those guys know their onions and their pedals and preamps and stuff.
Yep, absolutely. Adam, hello mate. Hi Adam. Adam is Adam owns a guitar amp showroom style place in
He does. Adam and I talk all the time.
There we go. And Adam says, I often find it strange that lots of people who will happily pay £5,000 plus for a custom shop or a Murphy lab bulk at paying €3,000 for a boutique amp. I know which one I'd rather spend money on. I'll be one of those people. I'd much rather, your money is far safer in a £5,000 guitar than it is on a £5,000 amp.
It's true.
See, I disagree. I'm an amp guy. I'm an amp first guy. Here's the thing. I can pick up I can play a whole bunch of guitars.
Yeah.
How many amps do I have on stage with me usually? One.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend money and make that be the absolute best piece of gear I can have on stage.
Right. Absolutely. But where is your money safer?
Safer as in like retaining your money?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah, probably guitars. But I don't care about money. I don't care. I care about the tool. I care about the thing I'm playing. I do care about money, y'all. Let me rephrase that. I do care about money. But usually this is framed in the question, would you rather have a good guitar and a great amp or a great guitar and a good amp? I'd rather have a good guitar and a great amp.
Oh yeah.
You're probably right there. And to throw whatever the phrase is, ladies and gentlemen, Vinny the Axe.
Hey,
what's happening?
Hello, mate. Right, you need to turn your volume up a little bit. It's always something with your volume.
I don't know what it is, man. How's
there we
that?
go. Sweet.
Okay.
Better.
There we go. Hey, Vinny. So we're talking about. Can you bring up Adam's?
Yes, I will do it now.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to turn my camera so that you can see.
Oh, look at that!
Wrong, isn't it?
Oh no,
He's turned it so far. He's unplugged
Yeah,
it.
I unplugged it.
Turned it too far.
Yeah, I turned it too far.
So I'd like to know. I'd love to know. And this isn't about R&D, etc. This is physical labor.
Yeah.
How long does it take? How long do you think it takes to build an average boutique amp?
Ooh.
To actually build it, not R&D and all that sort of stuff.
Well, as someone who has done a bit of electronics type stuff,
Yeah.
Depending on the complexity of the circuit, let's say something like a plexi, which is not an overly involved circuit.
No, it's not.
Probably, I could probably do it in a day.
Okay. So
easily a good solid working day, and that's doing it right here, right now, today.
What do you think you could actually build it in a day?
I think I could probably not.
And I'm not talking about all the other components, because I mean components aren't actually that expensive. The actual components that are going in the amp, I appreciate valves cost a lot of money. How long does it actually take to build a guitar?
Well, it
longer.
You talk about building from components, or you're talking about painting too? Because I can.
No. I'm talking about the whole thing, because you could say, okay, well, Tolexing and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
Well, it took me almost every bit of 4 weeks to paint the body.
Okay.
Alone.
But let's be honest. Let's be honest. Yeah, there's the problem with guitars. There's a wait time.
Yeah.
Because you got to wait for glue to dry. You got to wait for lacquer to cure.
Yeah.
So like, if you take out the wait time, I don't think they take that much time differently.
Yeah, like a war moth. If you had a war moth, everything was already pre-finished, and you had to just cut the nut, let's say, and put the thing together. And
no, because this has got to be. We're comparing like for like.
Yeah.
On building a guitar and building an amplifier from scratch.
But what I think Vinny's
adding the
Vinny's saying is, if you're cutting the nut, is the equivalent cutting the nut winding the transformer? Because you don't wind your own transformers, you buy a transformer.
I see what you're saying, but we're talking about an amplifier that's made from scratch, and we're talking about a guitar that's made from scratch. But this is great, because it's great that Phil disagrees, because if we all agreed, it'd be boring.
Yeah.
I think it would take longer to build a guitar than it would be to solder the components of an amplifier if there was no learning curve and you knew what you were doing and the schematic has been done and you've done it before.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
and also, I mean, I'm not saying components for amplifiers aren't expensive, and I'm thinking and talking at the same time.
Yeah,
but
welcome to my world.
I mean, I built several pedals,
right?
And then the pedal boom hit, and I was like, well, I'm never going to make any money on this. Everybody's doing it now. But I was making a lot of pedals, and I probably made about 20 pedals, and it would take me a few hours a night during the week to do them, and I would probably say at least a minimum of 8 hours went into that pedal of soldering all the components in myself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but then you can talk efficiencies and you can talk workflow, because when the people who build pedals, because we all lucky enough to know a bunch of people that do this, I've seen their process, and if they're not getting, so many are doing pick and place where most of the PCB is done before it gets to them, then maybe they're soldering in the transistors if there's transistors, or maybe they're soldering in the op amp if there's those kinds of things that can't be SMT.
right, especially if the board is pre-populated. Yeah, definitely.
Right. Even when they're not doing that, I used to watch Grant from Big Ear Pedals, and the way he did, he had a device that lined up 10 of his circuit boards, and all right, here's resistor 1, do, and every part. And so he's building 10 at a time. So he's doing, he can knock out 10 pedals in a couple of hours.
That's smart.
Yeah, I mean it's the equivalent phrase of economies of scale, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's economy of scale.
If you're doing one guitar, one pedal, one amp, it's going to take longer than when you've got 10 lined up in a row. Having seen amp builders, small scale amp builders, Dennis Cornell, for example, there is no production line as such. It's here's a box of bits, here's the schematic, here's the board, put it together. I think I could do that reasonably successfully. Where I came unstuck doing pedals from the Fuzz Dog kind of packs, was having to go through and measure each resistor, because it just came as a bag of bits. I'd forgotten how to read the rings and all that sort of stuff for resistors, so it took an amount longer time. I still got a pedal done in an evening.
Yeah,
not 10.
yeah. It's an interesting, interesting discussion,
which was rare for us.
Stone Rivers just bought a. Yeah, we've done this.
He's added a little information.
Okay. We'll do this again. Just bought DSM Humboldt Amplifier. Okay. It's awesome. Because he didn't say the Amplifier.
He did before, but he used that. He used DLR at the end. That I was like, David Lee Roth. What?
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. It's awesome at low and mid volume, but boomy at band volumes through a barefaced cab. We've missed the
MXR. He meant MXR.
Okay. 10 band working the effects loop or something between. Yeah, I mean that's one way of doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised. So Al has got one of these. Al's releasing a video on it.
Yeah, he is.
I'd like to hear it. Yeah. I haven't heard it turned up, so that'll be.
Yeah, I've only heard it in headphones, and the one I have coming isn't here yet, so I haven't had a chance to do anything with it. So
I have to bring it here, Paul, when you get one, and give it some beans. And
yeah. I mean, a 10 band would work. You don't even need a 10 band. You just need a filter.
Yep.
But yeah, it might be slightly overkill. Unless you've got a MXR 10 band. If not, just pick up a G7. That'll do it.
Yeah,
that'll do it. But again, it's graphic. I don't want to mess around with graphics. I want to just filter off. Surprised you can't filter. Is there any software that's built into it that you can filter off? Because I know
because it's analog. There's nothing digital about it.
Is there not?
No, the only thing digital is I don't even know that the speaker load is the only thing digital is the reverb. That is the only thing digital in it. That's their big selling point, is that it is an all analog circuit.
Oh, okay.
Except for that.
Except for the reverb. Okay, so can you take out the amp model, the speaker modeling?
Yeah, you can turn that off.
Okay, so what I would recommend you do is to turn off the speaker modeling and use separate IR. And I know that defeats the object of the thing, of the actual unit, but that is probably where, because basically with analog speaker modeling.
Hang on, no. he said barefaced cab. He hasn't said FRFR barefaced cab. If he's using a barefaced cab, he should have the speaker emulation turned off anyway. Maybe that's where the boominess is coming from.
Yeah. Okay, so is your barefaced cab an FRFR cab, or is it just a normal barefaced cab?
Yeah,
Cool. We are
that's
getting
a
deep
big one.
in the weeds, aren't we?
Yeah,
Because Paul and I, obviously we played with those two cabs that you've got, and they're FRFR. Therefore, you want the speaker emulation engaged.
right.
Whereas if it's just a normal barefaced cab, you know,
Yeah,
you
but he'd
wouldn't
have and he'd need a power amp. He's not
Yeah, you
meant
need
to
a power
amp.
amp somewhere.
I think it's got an FRFR cab. I would turn off the speaker, the fake IR that's built into it, because it's just filters in the analog system, and put an IR pedal after it and see if that improves it, and choose an IR that's actually been created properly with high and low pass filters.
Good points, well made.
Yep,
we're on fire, boys. We're on fire.
Abstract Visions recently discovered true fire pedals, handmade vintage inspired fuzzes and drives. Do you guys have any experience with this brand, Phil?
I've played them. They had one that I really liked that was called the Two Face. What's on that? I think it's a silicon and a germanium fuzz face on either side. They're really good. They make great fuzzes. I mean, there's a lot of great fuzzes out there. They didn't strike me as, a million times better than any other of the great fuzzes out there. So I don't own one, but I think they make great pedals.
All good.
Awesome.
Yeah, they make a color driver, which is kind of cool. Not a lot of people making that one.
Before we do Graham things, Vinny's got a new guitar.
What? Vinny, you always have a new guitar.
Oh, I got a couple actually. I don't have one. I don't have yet, but
but you got the blue one. I thought this looked awesome.
I already think it looks awesome. Look at that.
Let me just say this: that I've have over 4 hours playing on this guitar already.
Already?
The other night, my wife came into the studio. She's like, "Babe, it's 11 o'clock at night." I'm like, "What?" And I just can't stop playing it. And this just sounds ridiculous. And I'm going to segue into this because you're going to notice that the guitars look a bit light in the background, right?
Oh, they do. There's a few less.
There's a bunch of cases behind me because I'm getting rid of a bunch of stuff. But anyway, so this is an Ibanez series guitar.
That's an Ibanez Pete Thorne is what that is.
That's exactly
that's an Ibanez.
Right. Or AZ for you you folks in Europe.
I said it in the video that I put out Monday that I think this was Ibanez's answer to the Sir guitar.
Yeah.
And then somebody I had a troll in my channel yesterday. I got into an argument with some jackwagon. But anyway, because I said in the video that this for $13.99, I was really surprised at how well it plays comparing it to a Sir, and I've owned several Sirs.
Vinny, I'll tell you, the only current production Ibanez's that interest me are those AZ series.
Yeah,
they're the only ones.
This is the premium one.
Yeah,
the
premium for $1,300.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Prestige is like 21, 22 and up, depending on which model. And that has a maple board on it and a maple plain headstock where this is painted over. However, the pickups are the same. This has got a basswood body. The Prestige has an alder body. And I think it's got a more of an upgraded. But I'll tell you what, this thing stays in tune like you wouldn't believe. The nut is cut great. I took this in on a trade.
Oh, nice.
It's got like the gem style.
Yeah.
I'll tell everybody, I traded the floral blue gem for this. The guy had the hard case with it. That gem was 10 years old. Was maybe going to make $1,000 in that guitar because it's a premium, wasn't sought after. And the guy, it was pretty much an even deal trade. He paid extra $250 for the hard case plus the $1,400 for the guitar. The guy had big hands and he was having a hard time playing the 42 millimeter nut width at the top. But this thing plays absolutely outstanding. It actually has elixirs on it, Paul, which we need to talk about later because I really am digging this, which I've been going through like a weird thing with elixirs. Either I hate them or I like them. I can't figure it out, but this guitar plays unbelievably good. So now that being said, I have a Sir on the way.
That looks cool, by the way. That looks great.
So for the listeners out there, I got a Sir Standard 2018. It's mint condition. but it's a bit of an oddball build. It has the Landau rounded headstock on it, painted white. The guitar is white, black components, black Goto bridge, but it has a unique, this must have been a customer order, a unique compound radius. It goes from 12 to 14, which appeals to me. I like that because I don't really like the 10 to 16 or 10 to, the 12 to 16. So I think that's really cool. It's got jumbo nickel frets on it, not stainless. It must have been an order. And the neck profile was a slightly different. But other than that, it seems like it's going to be a really cool guitar. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. If it turns out not to be to my liking, I'll probably flip it and I will buy another one of these, but I'll buy the Prestige version.
Prestige,
and I'm telling you, I would never expect it to dig this at all. I thought, listen, when I got the guitar, I opened it up. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, I'm going to flip this thing. I'm immediately going to flip it. And I started playing it and I'm like, this thing is really a good bargain for somebody that you could probably get one used for $1,100 or something, $1,200. I mean, if you want a guitar that plays good, stainless steel frets, it's got a 12-inch radius. It's all normal, like specs. It's nothing really like weird. And for us older guys, if you don't want anything that looks too heavy metal or flashy, well, this is right up.
Sometimes you just get those guitars. It doesn't really matter about the price to some extent. Sometimes you just get those absolute diamond guitars that just play and just tick every box in your physicality.
Yeah, and what's funny is I didn't, it's got I didn't failed to mention it's a roasted neck, but is this a freak one? Is this one just awesome and the rest of them are they junk? I don't know. I only have this one to go by, but I was a little scared because Paul, remember when you did that one video for another company and they gave you the Ibanez to play and you weren't too thrilled with you had mentioned about it, saying it wasn't set up properly or whatever.
I find them out the box because I even went to an Ibanez event and every single one that I played, and it wasn't just me, it was me and John Cordy. We both agreed that we didn't like any of the setups. So, and that was the Prestige version of what you've got was the one that we were playing.
So it's a little scary. Now, the guy I got it from, he drove 2.5 hours to my house to do the, not to my house, but my neighborhood to do the swap out. And he had it already pre-set up and he didn't do it himself. He said he took it to a tech and the tech is an older dude, he said. And that guy used to work for Kramer back in the day.
Oh, cool.
So,
and they can be, it's just a setup that comes out the factory. Yeah, you can set it up, but perfectly, I'm sure, because they're great guitars.
The thing stays in tune like it's unbelievable. I am just stupefied over it, to be quite honest with you. So I'm literally getting rid of because I got the Sir coming in. I'm getting rid of my made to measure Gibsons.
Oh, you're killing me.
I already listed them.
You're killing me.
And I just took in with the F holes in it. I'm selling both of my Fender custom shop guitars. I'm keeping the Nick because I play the Nick Huber. The Nick Huber is the single cut for me. The other ones are just glorious things to own. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I'm keeping the Nick Huber. I'm keeping my K-Line Strat, which I like and prefer over my Fender custom shop. I'm keeping my Friedman Telly with the P90s in it. So if I get the urge for the P90 thing, it's there. And that's my Telly fix, kind of. I know it's not a proper Telly. The Warmoth, the red one, is actually, I'm pulling the bridge off of it, which is the
Goto 510.
No, it's the one made in
Vega,
Brazil. The Vega. I'm pulling the Vega tremolo off. A buddy of mine really likes this. He's a good friend of mine. He bought a vintage tremolo, and I said, "You can have the guitar." I'm giving him the Warmoth, so he can have it, and it's got the EMG Gilmore in it, and that'll be out of here. And then all I'm gonna have is those guitars, the Ibanez you see here, and that Sir coming in, and I'm gonna try to get along with that for a little bit and see how I do. It might only be 3 days, but I'm gonna try.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Who are you and what have you done with Vinny the Axe?
Right.
Yeah, I just, I had this epiphany, and it's not a honeymoon phase. I really know that. I'm playing a $13.99 retail guitar, which, let's be honest, it's really worth what, $800, right? To a dealer, right? $800, maybe the dealer pays for it. And It plays in tune. It plays fantastic. I feel comfortable. Like you were saying, James, it feels like this is my guitar, like, right? And I'm looking at these other guitars, like one's worth like $6,800 new or whatever it is, $7,000 new or whatever it is. The other one's whatever. And the Fender custom shops, you know, and I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm like, what am I doing here? I know what I really like. And I like my Nick Huber. I like that K line. And I definitely like this Ibanez, and the Friedman I keep around because Rock and Roll Relics made it and it plays awesome. And,
I don't like the sensibility that's being expressed here. I don't appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
I need y'all to also engage in the excess that makes me feel better about myself.
A friend of mine came over the other day and said, we were looking at guitars. He said, "Oh my God, you got that Schecter." I said, "That Schecter is my number one at the moment."
But that Schecter's a custom shop.
I know it is,
Right.
but you look at it and you go Super Strat Schecter. You don't go the guitar that if I'm going to pick up a guitar, that's what I pick up.
Of course.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like it. I need y'all to fix it. This isn't good.
Hey,
I can fix it. Ready? Go.
Trav, thanks, mate. He said, "What's the price point of finishing returns?"
I think he means diminishing
returns.
Diminishing returns for each of you. At what price point do you achieve everything you could want in a guitar? I'll let someone else answer that. Cheers, Trav. Thanks for the super chat.
It's a good one because it kind of. I was thinking
into it, right?
Yeah, I was thinking, what does he mean? And then, of course, you said diminishing returns, and you're absolutely right. See, to me, as this is as a non-first call guitarist, and probably the weakest guitarist of the four of us.
Oh, see, I think I'm the weakest one, but okay, go ahead.
No, I've heard you play, mate. For me, it's around about $2,000. Anything more is almost verging on I'm not worth it.
Can I just say, I just realized what I just said, and I didn't mean what I just said.
What?
Vinny said, sorry. Vinny said, I think I'm the weakest one, and I said we all do. I didn't mean that we all
think Vinny's the weakest.
Oh, no, I didn't get it. I didn't get it that way.
I should get a mouth shut.
No, I crap on my own playing all the time because I definitely feel like I've got a long way to go.
Yeah, mine used to be $2,000 too, James, but I bumped it up because of the prices of everything. So mine's like at almost $3,000 now. I think when you get beyond that 2,800, 3,000 mark.
But don't get me wrong. All bets are off when it comes to things you hit. That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I man, and also I hate the argument my playing isn't worth it, or I hate all that crap. It's such a bad way to look at it. It is the incorrect way to look at it. Now I think it comes down to, and I'm going to try to be sensible. God, I'm on all these hot takes things. I just recorded an episode with Joe over at Guitar Nerds this week, and he's all about hot takes. He tried to draw me into things and got me heated about amplifiers. It comes down to, what are you comfortable spending? What are you looking to get out of it? What do you value? What is important to you? It isn't about, is this an instrument I can make music with? Because I've gigged a freaking J Mascis Jazzmaster Squire, and it sounded great. I've gigged that same Novo. I played a gig where my two guitars were that Novo and an Epiphone Firebird, and I played the Epiphone half the gig.
I love the Novo.
Didn't miss anything. I love this Novo. But it isn't about that. It's about what are your goals? What are you intending to do with it? Because I think chasing a dollar value at getting the job done is folly, because I can play the same gig with a $5,000 guitar as I play with a $500 guitar and get the job done, sound great, have a blast doing it. The problem is that Gibson doesn't make a standard affordable 335 that makes me feel like my VOS 58 reissue does back there, because I love that guitar and the way it's built. Well, and so I want that.
Well, I mean, like, even look at the Ibanez as we were just talking about. One is $13.99 or somewhere around there. The other one's $21.99. Is the $21.99 one, how much better is it than that one. I don't know. The pickups are the same. The frets, maybe the fret job is done in a different, obviously in a different factory.
Well,
more attention to detail, but you're talking like what, 5% more mojo. I don't even know. I don't even.
We've done videos where my Epiphone Sheraton 335 effectively up against Paul's Murphy Lab 335. And you put them next to each other and you look at them and you go, yes, they're different. You close your eyes and play them. Yes, they're different. But are they 9 times, 10 times more value different? And the answer usually comes down to no, they're not.
Right.
But does playing the real 335 make you a better player because you're going, oh, you're playing that golden instrument effectively?
I think we're all looking at stuff with our hearts as opposed to with our heads. I mean,
yeah.
So and I'll give you an example of that. So I've got a Murphy Lab heavy aged Les Paul over there. If I went to the shop and bought that, it would cost me over 10 grand.
Yeah, a lot of
Would
money.
I spend 10 grand on that? Absolutely not. There's no way in hell that I would buy that. Would I buy it to the point where I know that I could sell it for the same amount of money, or at least the same amount of money as what I paid for it? I think that is the for me is the what's the word? Right. What's the diminishing return?
You're almost looking at it as the ROI, the return on investment.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, if you can if you can get something that's worth 10 grand for 5 grand,
or that's 10 grand that's worth 20 grand.
Yeah, but that's a no-brainer. Yeah. Whereas, maybe I do in drums world, because I would say I'm a drummer who is worthy of playing. And I can hear the difference between a £200 and a £2,000 snare drum. I just can. Can I actually hear the difference between a £500 guitar and a £5,000 guitar? Yes, but does it make enough of a difference to me because it's guitar and not drums? It's difficult because my first thing is always drum sound, and I can hear the difference.
Well, like to Paul's point and your point is that the Surd that I got coming in, the only reason why I bought it is because I got it for the price of a high-end import Super Strat.
Oh, great.
So, when you're looking at it, especially to the comment we had, I could resell it, get my money back, and it literally might play like the $5,000 guitar it's priced at, or whatever it is, $40-something $100, and then awesome deal, right? So either way, I don't say I'm winning, but either way, it's a good deal that way.
I think there's only one guitar that I've got that I think is I would pay the full price for, and that's the Krautster.
Okay. Yeah. I'll add one last thought because I know we need to move on. We got to do news, and everybody's got to smash the like button and subscribe and all those things.
Hey, there he is.
But as much as I say the things I said before, I also know that my 355 back there that I've showed off on an episode of the show, I only bought that guitar because it was marked down sub-dealer cost to clear it out. Yeah. I would never, ever pay what those guitars go for normally retail.
Yeah.
No world. There's no world I'd ever pay that much money. Yeah. But at the price I was able to get it for, I felt like it was worth it. But a lot of that is wrapped up in the dollar value I could probably get out of it if I wanted to get rid of it.
Right.
Yeah. So I can talk philosophical all I want, but it does come back down to back pocket.
Yeah. And I agree about the Nick Huber thing. I think it would be the only company that I would contact to pay full whack to have something made to what I color and everything that I want, but I'm very happy with the copper one. So I'm good. But
yeah. I have one brand like that in my head that I don't own a guitar from them because they're way too expensive, but I keep thinking about selling a few guitars and getting one. We'll see if I do. I don't want to say it because
Okay, I'm gonna just get to these next two, then we'll do the news,
All right.
and then
Okay.
we'll get to the next questions and stuff because I've got some. We started a conversation last week that I think we should continue out loud on the show, which I think is hilarious.
I don't think we've got time to do
Well,
that.
we'll see how we get on.
Okay. Graham, evening rats and everyone. Evening, Graham. Hope you're well.
And this one's to you and me, Paul.
Please reconsider the tone shift button on the DSL. Oof, you're wrong. You are wrong.
If you like it, if you like music goes chugga jump jump chugga jump jump chugga jump chugga jump jump chugga chugga jump jump, it might be for you. It ain't for
Okay,
us.
Trogdor.
Yeah, if you want your mid to do that, then that's what you should push that button all day long.
Yeah.
If you like Metallica tones, early Metallica tones.
Paul, take us to the news.
Okay, I'm going to do this really quickly because
we're running out of time.
As always.
Already.
As always. Are you ready?
Yep. Boom. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I thought these are really good. These are not that one.
Look at that.
It's got a dink. Is that the dinky body? I think it is a dinky
Yeah.
body, isn't it? Yeah, but there's a reason why I chose this. So
because Vinny and I would like it.
Well, yes, there is. Oh, damn! I've done that. It's gone the wrong way. There is that.
Is that a Wenge neck on it or no?
Oh God, I hope not. Let's have a look. So it's got a bass player's neck on there.
Bass players love their 15-ply necks.
My God, yeah. So the reason why I picked these for the news is have a look at what. So this is one of the this is the Charvel Pro Mod dinky, and it is how much? So it's similar to Vinny's guitar here.
Yeah.
It's
$15.49 US.
Yeah, or $12.99 US it says here, but $12.90 US it says here.
Oh, interesting. I'm seeing it on Guitar Center for $15.49.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
So there's that. Now have a look at this guitar. So these are the new Gretches that are out.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I mean, very different guitars. I think we're all
yeah. Ignore the style of guitars as well. So these are the new Gretches that are out, and they're obviously going to be pricey. They're $3,500. And then we'll go to the new Gary Clark Jr. guitar, which I think
£25,000.
Of course.
Yeah.
But look, what's going on? What is happening? What's the common theme with the guitar market that seems
Flame Maple?
Flame Maple.
Also, by the way, that guitar sold out almost instantly.
Did it?
Yeah, there were only 100.
Wow.
I received the email, clicked on the link, and they were sold out.
Oh,
wow.
It does look good. It does look good, but
wait, zoom back in. They put a stop tail in it, pulled the stop tail, plugged in.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
I quite like that.
I mean, obviously that's because it's relative to something he's already playing. He has something that he added a Bigsby to, but I actually love that attention to detail.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's interesting. Are we going to be seeing? Oh, that's AI, isn't it?
Yes, it looks it. I don't recognize that hardware behind.
No.
And if it is, rack units are now this long.
Yeah.
That looks like a 1950s TV station.
Yeah. But yeah,
in mono.
I think this is what's gonna, our granny's coffee table guitars coming back. Is that unfortunately are we going to start to see more and more sort of Flame Maple stuff, which traditionally for the last
PRS is wetting himself.
Yeah, exactly. But it's been it has been a bit out of favor.
Yeah.
So interesting. The only other thing I saw was this monstrosity, which is the thing that no one's ever going to put on their pedal board, which is a new Behringer flanger.
Do you know what that looks like?
Oh, what does it look like?
It looks a bit like, if it was green, I would have said it was Joe Meek, something by Joe Meek.
It looks like It looks like old Love Tone.
Oh,
pedals.
but you know what? The next thing I was going to say was a Love Tone meatball.
It looks like Love Tone pedals.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
There you go. Barringer meatball.
It's funny because they've done a Behringer
They're doing the love pedal thing. I wonder how Dan Coggins feels about that.
Wow.
I tell you what, they'll be cheaper.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're bringing that line back.
Are they?
Because Dan Coggins works for Thorpe. And Thorpe is bringing back the Love Tone line.
They were
Thorpe.
amazing bass pedals.
Yeah. So the flanger with no name, that is the Love Tone flanger.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. It's got the question marks and everything.
Yeah. The Love Tone meatball with the envelope follower was one of the best bass pedals I've ever heard.
Oh, this is going to get interesting.
Yeah.
And let's face it, the problem is there is now a precedent set, isn't there, for small pedal brand taking on the might that is Behringer.
I mean, Bill Finnegan already did it, but I'm just saying now you're messing with Thorpe and he can break your legs, Yuli. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
So let's move on because I imagine we've got a hell of a lot to get through.
We have quite a few, yeah.
I'll talk fast.
Boom, here we go.
Nitrav or Nitrav, if you have to choose 3 amp for your life, maybe it means if you have to choose 1 amp for your life, which amp would it be?
I think you meant 3, but it's too many.
Yeah. That JCM 800 over there, greatest sounding amp I've ever played.
Okay, Vin.
I would just say the blue guitar, but I really want your Bad Cat, so I'm conflicted.
Say the Bad Cat then, because it's a real amp.
Yeah,
I mean, I know the blue guitar is a real amp, but it's not. It is, but it isn't.
Which Bad Cat is that one, Paul? That one you have?
I've got two. But I've got.
Which is the one I would like?
The Mod 50.
Mod 50. Is that the one I heard at the show when we were hanging out?
Yes.
Yeah, you would like that more. I would want the Era 30, but yeah, I get why you would want that one. For me, it would be right there, the TS1 from 2 Rock.
Nice.
If not that one, the Bloomfield Drive, just because I want reverb on board. Incidentally, I'm really tempted next week. I won't sit here. I'll still be here, but I'll be off screen, and it'll just be that amp with the new cab that's coming. And I'll just put that right here.
Very nice.
Very nice.
You can lay on top of it.
Very nice.
I could.
Jimmy says, Paul Mapp, he says, streaming my guitar and keys rig. I'm now fractalless for the first time since 2008. So far, no real withdrawal symptoms. Streamlining my guitar.
How are you streamlining without fractal? Fractal feels like the streamlining to me.
That's interesting. I wonder what he's using. Yeah, interesting.
Tell us more.
Great.
Maybe he's going back to analog.
Is Jeff Bezos left a studio rat?
Well, it isn't me or Phil, is it?
And Vinny wasn't here yet when this question was asked.
I'm right.
You look nothing like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, you don't. You don't look anything like him. Also, did you mean right and not left? I need to know, David.
Me? I have no idea.
Vinny, you weren't here. He asked that question at 2:18.
It's just baldest. There's so many baldists. We all look the same, apparently. Have you noticed as well? And I probably said this in the chat, and I watch like TV with the wife or a film with the wife. Bad guys are always baldies.
Yes, they are.
It's just it's stereotyping.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, hang on. Jason Statham's not a baddie. Always.
I don't know. Even when he's a good guy, he's not a good guy. He's kind of like anti-hero.
Yeah, it's like he can take out a really bad guy being the good guy, but then he can kill a kitten in the next scene. You know what I mean? And I'm okay with that. I'm like, all right, I could see it. The kitten was annoying.
Bald lives matter. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Everybody don't get upset. No kittens were hurt in the making of that joke.
Stone Rivers from last week's chat. Tickets aren't that bad price. I'm seeing Bonamassa for £100 at the Royal Albert Hall. Can't wait. Snagged Philip Sace tickets for 37 quid. A lot of blues this summer. Nice.
I just priced Rush tickets midway up $400 a ticket.
I think we're about to see a blues resurgence, guys.
Yeah.
I think that movie Sinners is going to do for blues what Oh Brother Where Art Thou did for bluegrass.
Oh,
in
interesting.
the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And I love that film.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Brilliant
All
film. Boom, there we go.
Oh, and the Legend of Steel Panther. Nice. That'd be fun.
I'd love to see Steel Panther.
Fat Sea Turtle. Woo.
Woo.
Keith, he said, I prefer the S-style guitar and headstock on the Baum. The one you showed is like Gibson with a
It is.
It's with a tumour.
How good is it? It's
So
not
true. It's so true.
Revival. I used to hate the Tyler headstock. Now I love it. To me, it's just like some good car design. At first sight, you think it's ugly, but the more you look at it, the more you can like it. I agree.
That's Frank Brothers guitars for me.
Like the DeLorean of headstocks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. Oh, you can look at a Testarossa, and you just go, at the time you go, wow, that's a beautiful. You look at it now and you go, that's an ugly.
No,
guitar.
I still think that's one of the most beautiful cars ever made.
And,
a Countach, then
Again, still that was that. You know when on Top Gear they used to say it was the pin-up car for kids of our age.
Yeah.
I had a black Testarossa, Testarossa, and a black Countach on my wall.
Paul, he's a drummer. His taste is questionable.
Probably had the same poster. this is why James and I
Claudia Schiffer was in the middle, but that's a whole nother story.
we have the same taste in guitars.
Yeah, aging yourself there, mate.
Yeah. The scary thing was I did actually meet Claudia Schiffer in a lift in Dubai, and stopped myself from saying you used to be on my wall. But that's one of those things.
Ed LeBoom, he said, by the way, love Paul's studio visit video. You didn't come across the dick unless you were born rich. You must have worked really hard to get that great equipment. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
I like those acoustic panels you have. I want to get some in here. I don't know where I put them, but I would like to get some.
Yeah. Oh, they make a difference. They definitely make a difference.
The ones I've got in here are by GI Acoustic, and I know they do have some.
I've
got another one, Jack. I'll give it to Vinny, but obviously there's no way I'm going to get one over to Florida. But I've got a massive like a 4 foot square panel. If you want,
or I've got a big pile of wood and insulation in my studio right now. That's 1x4s and rock wool that's going to become all my acoustic panels.
Exactly the same stuff. I hate to say
it is.
I'm going to do that and put it behind my desk too, like you have, Paul. I think that
I
have all glass in front of me here.
It'll make a massive difference.
Yeah.
The important points in your room are directly behind your speakers and at what are referred to as the mirror points.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason the phrase mirror is because as you take the mirror down the side wall, where you see the speaker, that speaker, and then you see that speaker, that's where the treatment should go in the walls.
That's an Atmos guy right there, man. I gotta tell you.
We need to move on. We honestly need to move on because no one's asked this question.
I'm just being useful.
And I love the D'Angelo headstock from the get-go. It's very classy, and at least it's something different. Not a bad knockoff of a Fender one. Matter of taste.
Indeed. Click quick on.
He let a face one. Love Trump. He just blocked reverb in my country, Serbia. No one knows why. This is sad and silly. Reverb.
I don't think he has that control.
I don't think he's got that control.
I don't think that's him.
Maybe somebody tried to sell a surface-to-air missile on there in a guitar case.
In a guitar case.
Yeah, I don't think that works the way you think it works.
No. That I mean, there are many things, but let's not blame him for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be your own government.
Yeah.
That's exactly who that would be.
Yeah.
Unless he actually means reverb, like actual reverb. So everything's
everything's dry in Serbia. There's no reverberation or echo whatsoever.
That would be a nightmare, huh?
Lyman Gary, I was watching Rick rundown of B. Brian Fallon, who had a teddy cat made out of what?
Hang on.
Chapter 2.
I don't know.
I can't find chapter 2. There isn't one.
Don't worry. It's intriguing.
Yeah, I'm trying to interpret. Give me a second. I'm fixing the aneurysm I just had.
Is a teddy cat like a stuffed animal cat? Is that what he's trying to say?
I don't know.
Or is a teddy cat somehow like a bad cat? That's a rip-off of a bad cat that's made out of Norwegian root or something.
Oh, okay. Skip this one. He says something a little later. Just skip it.
All right.
Okay, JP went to see Adrian Smith and Richie Kotzen live in Manchester. Superb gig, amazing singers too. Better than their day jobs. Oof, no silent stages here. A cranked full Marshall stack each. Job done.
Yes,
Let's freaking go.
I think Richie Kotzen's a great singer. Is Adrian Smith a great singer?
Adrian Smith can actually sing.
Can he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
I mean, he's no Bruce Dickinson, but he can sing.
Have you guys ever tried any of the vintage JBs? Online comparison are pretty stark. Are we talking JB? Are we talking like Seymour Duncan JBs?
Or are you talking about? Did you miss an L, JBLs, or did you mean Joe Bonamassa's, or do you mean Jeff Beck's, or do you mean
Jelly beans?
Jelly beans. Do not eat the vintage jelly beans. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Give us some more info.
Yeah,
I'm thinking just by his icon. I think I'm gonna guess JB as in pickups.
I think
Yeah.
I think JB as well. But let's move on, because if he doesn't and then he asks it again, then we're gonna have to answer it again. Then so when we're picking it up, just repeat that question with a bit more info, please. Blind Man Gary, what do you guys think of the twisted telly pickup? I watched a video with Brian Fallon from the Gaslight Anthems, and they sounded really nice in his guitar.
That's what he was talking about.
They are good. I have them in actually in my Telecaster custom shop
that you're selling.
that I'm selling.
Yeah, they're in my Telecaster as well. Same pickups. Love them.
Oh, excellent.
nice.
So we like that. Good. Also, Gedden, have you had any experience with Sun amps? I wondered if the relaunched versions are worth looking at. I've never even tried one, to be honest.
I played one when I was a kid in somebody's basement, and I touched the water heater and got juiced.
I was about to say the only Sun amp I've ever played is a Sun Mustang, one of those god awful 15 watt. Yeah.
No,
I've
Sun
played the
would
Model
do-
T. I've played the one everybody wants, and I don't play the right music for that amp.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Right.
saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Willie Hardmeet, official 2026. North Carolina sucks. Lasses and in-betweens.
Tweens.
The Friedman Plex is 50 watts only. Only?
Oh, I didn't. I thought
Oh.
they made a 50. I mean, I thought they made 100. I guess not.
Okay, here we go.
Vincent, thoughts on Look Mum No Computer as Eurovision rep? What? Thoughts?
They've got,
Those are words.
so, Look Mum No Computer is that YouTuber who makes music without a computer, has a 4-track and uses only synth, analog synth stuff.
I love
That
that
is-
guy.
yes.
I didn't know the name of the channel.
He is our Eurovision Song Contest entry this year.
Is he?
Now, they've gone very... Now, the muso in me goes, hey, it can't hurt. We're not going to get voted for unless we do something completely left of centre. So let's do something completely left of centre. So actually, he gets my vote.
It's anti-AI. I'm guessing the reason why they've done that, which is Eurovision. Just in case you guys, I don't know what it is. It's crap music.
Europop.
It's terrible.
Yes.
It's normally
Gotcha.
it's normally pretty terrible. And it's normally
We used to do well, but now we don't.
Got it.
It's more political. It's more politics now.
Yeah.
It's geopolitical rather than musical these days, which is very sad to say as a musician. But yeah, I think it's hilarious. I think Look Mum No Computer will do really badly, but we should all, as Brits, we should all get behind him because it's real.
Absolutely. Bonus word. What's your opinion, boys, of the Gibson custom bucker pickups? Vinny's nodding.
I had them. First experience with them was in a Murphy Lab SG, and they're not super high powered. And I thought they sounded great, the specimens that I had. And then recently I had them in an Epiphone 59 that they did that special run, and I thought they sounded really damn good. I prefer them over the 57 Classics.
I've got them in both of my Gibson my 335 and my Les Paul, and yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Cool.
I looked, by the way, that wasn't the channel I thought I was referencing. There's another guy named We Happy Few Music, and he records all of his music using like an old Tascam 4-track tape recorder, bouncing down the whole 9 yards, and he makes great music.
Oh, amazing. Graham, I have a Nux or a Nux Stageman preamp pedal with a DI out that I use for acoustic gigs into a PA. That's not an overdrive, surely.
No, probably not.
That's an acoustic preamp.
Yeah, more like a microphone preamp.
Yeah,
style thing.
Yeah.
Although everything's a overdrive pedal if you use it properly.
You're introducing distortion somewhere on the chain. It just depends on the sort of distortion you're adding.
True. Amp first, best choice ever.
Amp first.
Was he asleep?
The pig, yeah. Yeah, he's fast asleep. It's a big day. Rack Revival. Hi, guys. Are all the effects from the Big Boy Tonex also available in the Tonex plug? Or does the plug just have a limited selection of Tonex? No, it's exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Tonex plug or Tonex One?
Tonex plug, he's saying.
Exactly the same. Yeah.
And even Tonex One is exactly the same.
It's the same. It's just how you get at them is different.
Stone Rivers. Sorry, guys, was a typo. DLR was meant to say XLR.
Oh, and now it makes sense. Read the Dumblifier pedal to get the killer tone. You bypass the EQ. That's the boost switch where it just takes the EQ completely out of the circuit. Then you don't have a bass control, and that's when it's too woofy.
Oh, I see. So it's like the you're taking the tone stack out, like the what was that switch on a Dumble?
What do they call it? On the 2-Rock, they just call it a bypass, tone bypass, and that's the boost, preamp boost. Preamp boost. Yeah, in that case, there's two things. Yes, a graphic EQ in the loop could help you, definitely. Or I tell you that. I mean, that's kind of Dumble thing. That is the
Dumble thing. That is
lots and lots of bottom end.
Lots and lots of bottom and lots of mids. When I was playing my TS1 earlier today, because I'm dialing in my live rig to start trying to book some gigs for the trio, I haven't played it in a while, and I had to readjust my ears to how mid forward and not dark sounding, but not bright sounding that thing is. It's not a bright amp. And so that's the Dumble thing.
Yeah. Just don't use the. Loads of guys just don't use the boost.
Yep.
So just dial in the EQ circuit,
and then use a drive pedal.
Yeah. Or no, you can switch.
You can still use the overdrive channel. You just don't use the boost.
Yeah.
Shahaba, he says F Synergy. I'm on module number 4. Is that what?
Only 4?
Well, hold on. Is he saying that he keeps having problems and he's now on?
No, I think he might be going on the whole kind of. I'm having to buy a 4th one.
Oh,
and then there'll be a 5th one, and then there'll be a 6th one.
That's what it is. It's a gateway, isn't it?
And he comes on in a minute, so and that's why I've jumped to that. So
I see. Sorry, Basil Tiffany says I spend more on amps than guitars. I can get a fantastic guitar with a pro setup for less than $800. I need at least $2,000 for the amps I like. Nice,
my people.
Shahbar says JMP, Ubershell, Killer Kelly, Powerball, and now the SLO2. Nice.
SLO2 is
that's 5.
Yeah, that is 5. Boney's World. I have a Katana. Played my mate's JCM 800 last week. My first time playing a valve. Blew me away. I could feel it in my bones. Yep. Nice.
That's a great noise.
Well, welcome to a new addiction.
Morton Road Fredrickson 3393. New Guitar Day. Silver Sky. Nice. By the way, you guys surprised that the Tonex did not release a bigger Helix competitor at NAMM? No.
Those they've been busy, haven't they? Their R&D teams have been busy making things smaller.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they get much smaller than the Tone X1, I'm going to be able to install it under a pick guard.
Yeah. But
It's funny
yeah,
you say that.
congrats on the new guitar. Silver Sky's great.
Yeah.
Got any Silver Skies, Paul?
I have, yeah. So shall I show it?
I got one. I got one for sale right here.
It's not interesting. They're not interesting, are they? But I only bought this because it came up extremely cheap.
Yeah. Do you not have your refinished one anymore? Do you already sell that?
Yeah, I sold that one. And no, they're great, aren't they? They're great. But I might do a video because I think the price of these are, because there's so many of them, and it was like the best-selling guitar has been for probably not last year, but for years and years and years, ever since it came out. And I think it's because there's so many of them out there. I think the price is just, so this could be PRS's problem, as in the price, because there's so many of them out there and so many change hands. People like them, people don't like them. You like them, you don't like them. But they're great. They're good guitars, really good. I'd much rather have a Silver Sky, secondhand Silver Sky, than a secondhand American Fender.
Yeah, I was going to send mine out and have it paint swirled and put the monkey grip in it and everything like a gem.
You should do it.
But a buddy of mine's coming to buy this one probably next week.
Easy way out.
Yeah. Yeah. You're talking about the amps and guitars. They're both fine arts.
Oh, sorry, both fine arts. Yes, sorry.
Right. Yes.
Basil, easier to get a great cheap guitar than a great cheap amp.
I agree.
Well, I'd say unless you go to the auctions and you get lucky sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, second hand.
I've bought some amazing amps for less than 500 quid. You know, some amazing amps for under 500 quid.
Yeah. Paul Matt, when you consider the build times, are you including the woodworking and covering of the chassis? Yeah, the whole thing. Hi, Rat. Saw an interview with Joe B. He owns 11 Dumbles now. Wow. And 16 bursts.
16 bursts.
Yeah, Joe Bonamassa. Have you not seen? You can just go and buy his crappy flip flops from his website. That's how
I know he has so much merch, and he appeals to a very specific demographic that are very happy to buy all of his merch. And he redefined the way touring bands tour, and nobody is copying his playbook, and I don't understand why.
Yeah.
He changed how you make money touring. So to give the quickest version I can possibly tell, the normal operation for a major tour, you get booked to play a place where they give you a rate. They're going to pay you X amount. They get to keep X percentage of your merchandise sales, but in return, they staff it. They do all the concessions.
They take the risk as well.
They take the risk. What Joe B did is, instead of playing the biggest arenas, he dropped down a couple of tiers and he rents the venue for the night. And he staffs it. He does concession. Well, I say his team. They do concessions. They do their merch. They run it, and all they do is rent the venue. Therefore, they keep all of the profits.
Yes.
Instead of paying the facility.
And
they assume all the risk.
Yeah. They can also do multiple nights because they can very easily, take an extra night.
And it's cheaper to take that second night after you've got the first night.
Yeah, because if you're in the Albert Hall is a big venue, but it's not an arena.
Yep.
But do you want to see Joe Bonamassa in an arena? No. Do you want to see him in the Albert Hall? Yes.
Exactly. And say the same thing for every 1,500 to 5,000 seat theater in the U.S.
Yeah. Whereas would someone, and I'm thinking that the absolute other end of the extreme, would someone like Taylor Swift do that when the model at that size of venue works?
Yeah, it works. Although she's probably the exception because she's a big enough artist that she could have the team and she could do the Joe Bonamassa model at a stadium level if she wanted to.
Yeah.
I watched her open up for Brad Paisley when she was like 16 years old, 17 years old.
You know, I once saw Katy Perry back when she was Katie Hudson, and she was a contemporary Christian artist at Wayfest in Nashville. But yeah, that's the difference. That's one of the reasons Joe B has the money that he has, and he earns the money he earns. He changed the model. The others, he's backed by the mob. And if you don't believe me, go watch that Guitar Man documentary that's on YouTube. Go watch it.
Nice.
Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to bring that heat to your channel.
Basil, I can either think or talk, but not at the same time.
Same.
Willie, guitars and amps don't matter. The sound is in the noise gates and buffers.
They suck, but I've never been there.
Yeah. Nice work, Willie. Right.
Keith, evening rats. I'm fashionably late as usual. Well done, Keith. Finally here. We're waiting. Paul, he said, Vinny, didn't you take ownership of a new guitar you were going to reveal on the show, or have I missed it?
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
next comment.
Give us a like, and subscribe if you're getting something out of this, because we don't monetize it, and it really helps the like and subscribe business. Alfie's looking good. Alfie says, good evening, gents. Have any of you ever had the audacity to wire a guitar with the pickups going to their own jack outputs? If so, how did it sound?
Never done it.
I did it once. It was a single pickup guitar. I wired it directly to the output jack. And don't recommend. I mean, I like having a tone control, unlike apparently a lot of people, and a volume control.
Yeah. So I've had a couple of Esquires, and in the bottom position, that's exactly how it's wired. Also, Valiant guitars as well. Valiant guitars have a zero tone. I forgot what they call it. Zero low tone control. So when you wind the tone fully up,
it's out of the circuit.
It's completely out of the circuit.
But you still got the volume pot in the circuit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, both of those, you still got the volume pot in the circuit.
Right. Yeah.
I would recommend it. I think you're going to want to have something to shut it off if you have to, or if you're playing live and you're playing through a loud amp, you're going to need to be able to control that.
Because it's gonna howl at some point.
Or does Alfie mean like the old Gibson model where they used to do stereo, but it wasn't stereo? It was the neck pickup went to one output and the bridge pickup went to a separate output. And you were meant to use it in their stereo amplifier.
Oh, I see.
The V front. I don't know.
I think that's exactly what he means.
Yeah.
I've never done that. Never would.
Nope, I've never done that.
No, but I mean, Burns had stereo outputs, didn't they, at one point? And Rickenbacker basses do, don't they?
Yes, yes, they do. I think their guitars do too. Their guitars are wired up like that.
Yeah,
some are.
Not a fan of Sirs, any of them. Nope.
Okay.
Sirs sound like a PRS to me. Very well made, but kind of lifeless and stiff. Lacks the mojo.
You're gonna tell me this guitar has no mojo?
That guitar has loads of mojo.
You know what? Tell me. I'm going to give you my 2 cents on that, and it's going to go right into what you're about to say there. I believe, Phil, is that I think the EQ, the way the pickups sound for Paul Reed Smith and the pickups for Sir is the EQ is very flat on those pickups, and I think instead of getting rid of the guitar, changing the pickups out might be the best option because the guitars are made well. Go ahead, Phil.
I was just going to say this has mojo. This has
Willie's going to come in with
the old mojo argument.
Yeah,
but those are not PRS pickups in there, correct?
No, these aren't. In fact, I still want to change these pickups. I don't care for
they
these.
need to have covers on.
It isn't the aesthetic. I've kind of grown on this aesthetic. They're ceramic magnet pickups, and I don't like ceramic magnet. They're too harsh sounding.
Okay. Johnny, new Gibson Murphy Les Paul look cool, but doesn't make you play better. Berkeley does. I guess you mean Berkeley does.
Yeah, more Mel Bay, less eBay. That's an old argument.
Very good. Very good. I like that.
Really good.
It's going to get heated. It's going to get heated.
Argument, but actually, absolutely nothing to argue when someone says the guitar lacks mojo.
For you.
That's very true.
Guitar lacks mojo for you.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Oh,
yeah, it's all getting very.
I never rate a player 12 to 8 to understand.
I think he said it back when we were talking about who's the worst player amongst us.
Oh, okay. Smash the likes. Yes, cheers, Johnny. Give us a like. It really does help. Tone Chasers trading too much cool gear. That's true.
They do.
Fair point.
If you want to find good deals on gear, find you a buddy who's addicted to gear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gibson Johnny,
Johnny A, kind of cool for jazz. That's a model. The Gibson Johnny A.
Is that the one with the funny pointy?
Yeah. The dual Florentine cutaway.
Yeah.
I like them. I think they're just cool in general.
Oh, I'm not a fan. Johnny, hi everyone. Tricky Trav question was a cracker. This one mostly targeted at Paul. Do you guys have a guitar you cream over and hardly play it? Open question to all the guys. Yeah, my Les Paul.
Yeah, the Les Paul, the custom shop Les Paul that I got.
Yeah, hardly ever played that Les Paul.
I've played every guitar I own in the last 2 weeks.
Nice. Well done, mate. Good on you.
I've been really busy. No, the difference is that none of my guitars, I've got a couple of, custom shop, really high-end guitars, but none of them are mega expensive. So if they sit on the wall for 6 weeks and not get played, it doesn't really matter. They all sound great and they've all got a job to do, but it doesn't really matter to me.
Graham, I've owned guitars for cheap piece up to Gibsons, Tom Anderson, which were great, etc. But one of the best I've owned for playability and inspiration, and he uses it live, is his £500 Gretsch Electromatic. Nice.
Dollar value does not mean inspiration.
No, yeah, absolutely. Willie, your headphones are the wrong way round, 40 watt lad.
No, they're not.
There's
an L.
He meant your head is on the wrong way around, Phil.
Oh, well, that's probably true.
Ret Revival, I paid full whack for my Tyler. I'm not going to say how much, but I do think it's worth it. But the law of diminishing returns is true. It's the sum of the small things.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Johnny says, Paul, what happened to your Tyler? I got rid of it. I didn't get on with it. Nick, German prices for the US are excluding VAT. They are paid upon delivery. UK and EU includes VAT.
Oh, did I?
No. We're excluded from VAT entirely.
Yes, they don't pay VAT.
We don't pay VAT.
Right.
We
they have
do
their own
pay,
versions.
Yeah, we do pay a tariff now.
I need to
Yeah, go ahead. Previously, I had never paid an extra charge for anything I've ordered from the EU or UK.
That'll teach you.
I had never paid an import or a duty or tariff at all until last year.
Well, there we go. Willie Hardme, if you record a mono guitar with a phaser on it, then copy it and flip it the phase, pan them left and right, will the phaser now be going in the opposite direction between the speakers? No, because if it's a mono phaser, it's phasing. It's not going between two speakers.
Yeah, it's not panning. It's phasing.
Yeah.
So it's changing the phase. So think of it like, how can I explain this? Don't think of phaser as this.
Phaser
is this. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Phaser is a longitudinal effect, right? Oh god, here we go.
Yeah.
Paul, go away because Vinny's groaning already.
If you flip it, it will sound exactly the same. Now, wait.
No, if you flip it, it will vanish.
Oh yeah, because he's saying pan left and right. If you flip it and you pan, it's going to go away. It's going to cancel.
Yeah,
you're going to get a big hollowed out sound if you get any sound at all. If it's a perfect copy, it should just go away.
Hold on a second.
That's how. By the way, that's how the stem splitters, the AI stem splitting tech works.
It's how the vocal removers worked on 1980s hi-fis.
That's it. They take the vocal, copy it to the best of their ability, flip the phase, and now it's gone.
If you record a mono guitar
with phaser,
with a phaser,
yeah,
if you record a mono guitar without a phaser on it, and then copy it and flip the phase, it will cancel out. If it's got a phaser on it, does it actually cancel out?
Yes, because you're duplicating the same thing.
Yeah, it's a duplication of the exact.
Phase is still doing the phase is still doing that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's going to go away.
Okay, here we go. Sorry.
If you record a mono guitar into a stereo phaser, that's different.
Okay.
Hey, back to your Tyler thing, the Tyler guitar comment. I got mine up for sale too.
Yours is up for sale as well.
Yeah. This made me change my mind and just put it up for sale.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting. But you're never going to have 3 guitars or 4 guitars.
No, that's no. But I'll get more stuff in for the channel for review or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, great. Nice. Okay. Paul, he said, I have a Magnatone Super 15 plus some analog effects.
Nice.
I can't justify 2 rigs, and I'm preferring the mag. Power station to tame volumes or raise them, and a speaker emulated DI. Nice.
Great.
My tastes have narrowed so much over the years that analog rigs now is what I'm looking for in my tone.
Hey,
Great.
nothing wrong with that.
Basil, I can't listen to much Phil say, so I guess he's saying it's too much. It's gas all the time, all gas all the time. I like a beginning, middle, and end. I know he's great though, isn't he?
He is a great player, but he also, as someone who loves that style of music, I can't even make a full album. I'll be honest, same thing with Joe Bonamassa for me. It's all gas all the time. There's no nuance. I need better storytelling.
I used to do it with Joe Satriani. Honestly, I've seen Joe Satriani, and I love Joe. I've seen him like 3 or 4 times. And after the 7th song, I usually go, "All right, let's go. I'm gonna grab something to eat." Like, because you've heard 7 songs, that's cool. I'm good.
You've heard all the tricks, and you're just gonna get more of that.
Yeah.
Ram 845. Is it worth plecking and Harley Benton 250 quid guitar, for example? Plek cheap guitars you really like. If you really like the guitar and it needs a setup, but don't think that a great tech can't do a job as well as a plek.
Right. And that plek thing scares me because it's not. Yes, the machine is a computer and it's really accurate, but it's only as accurate as the human being that knows how to program the damn thing. And I had a buddy of mine who had a firearms company that went out of business because he had a CNC guy program something wrong, and it was off by like a hair, and it caused so many malfunctions that he had to refund everybody their money, and all that metal was wasted. He sunk it. So like, it's only as good as the tech the guy that's programming it. And I would just rather take it to a tech that you trust, let him do all the frets and get it all nice for you. And I think you'd be happy. Plus, might not take so much meat away from the frets.
That's the only thing I think about plek machines, and Gibson are known for this. That sometimes you get a Gibson custom shop and it's been pleked because they've got a plek machine, and the frets are really low. I mean, how many Gibsons have you guys got that the frets, you just go, why are the frets this low?
I've never had a Gibson where I went, wow, these frets look really robust. Never.
Oh, really? So you
Never.
like mine? I don't know. I've not had that issue, but I do agree that it is all about how good the person running the machine is.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very thankful I live close-ish to Nashville, because Joe Glazer is the guy with plek machines. In fact, Joe Glazer was working the plek booth at NAMM, like, to give you an idea how much he's the guy. And so I can go to Nashville and have my guitars plecked by Joe Glazer. So
Right.
Nice.
Leyland Berg, he just turned down the decay. We missed the question that we were talking about.
I don't know this reference.
No.
Cheers, Leyland. Australia are in Eurovision, tells you everything. Yes, it's true.
There are lots of countries in Eurovision that are not terribly European.
Casardi's in. Hello, mate. There's a belated hello.
Hello.
Rats and Ratmans. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. Blind Man Gary, don't forget to hit the like button. Cheers, Blind Man Gary. Yes, give us.
There's lots of chatting going on.
Oh, he does. Yes, they're talking amongst themselves. Keith, Paul, do you have a video of the Nux G50 coming out soon? So I've done some patches for them. Yes, when it's released, there'll be a video of the. Is it UX? It is. It is. Yes, I'll put it over there. Yes, there will be one coming.
I want to see the shelf of stuff that Paul doesn't have room for in that room that he just forgets he has. Like,
It's called the garage just through that door.
I know.
You would honestly be shocked.
Yeah.
Mario from Tube Workshop. Hello, mate. He says, "Hi guys. Seems I missed an interesting discussion."
What's up, Mario?
How you doing, mate? Hope you're well.
More chatting amongst themselves. Boom.
Shahabar. He says, "Yes, 5 Synergy modules. I could have bought a hose at this point. Did I make a big mistake?"
No.
So you have 5 different voicings of the amp for the price it would have cost you for one voicing of an amplifier.
I would. I mean, let's be frank about the Synergy stuff. Synergy stuff is fantastic, and we said it a million times. Is it as good? So if you've got an SLO module, is that as good as having an SLO? No.
Mm-mm.
It's that it gives you the flavor of that amp. And
I've never done an AB though. I've never had the 100-watt SLO up next to the 100-watt Synergy head with an SLO module in it. I've never done the AB.
Right.
In my heart of hearts, I want the SLO 100.
Cool.
Yep.
There is a difference. There is a difference. There's a massive difference. I mean, you got 5 preamp tubes in an SLO, and you got 2 in a module. It's different.
But how much?
Oh, it's a different. They sound great. The Synergy modules. I do loads of stuff with Synergy. I think they make amazing products.
Yeah.
But would I go and buy a Friedman or the B, the B module, whatever like that? Yeah. There is a difference. Lee, hello mate. He says, "I'm getting some silly offers on my Sir Classic. I want to move on, even though it's for sale. I'm getting daily swap offers. Anyone
has a cash, hit him up.
Yeah, okay, has cash.
Yeah, I stopped listing stuff on Facebook Marketplace for that simple reason. No one wants to come up with any cash. Everybody wants to just trade gear, and I want cash. So that's why I'm going to Reverb. And even though you have to pay fees and all that stuff, that's the price.
At least it sells. Yeah. On Facebook, the most of the offers I get are either crap music gear or guns. I get a lot of gun offers.
So different.
I just get stupid people on Facebook Marketplace. Is it still available? Can I play you in Bitcoin?
Oh, I've never had anyone offer that.
Wow.
Lee, I got an option for you. Pull the pick guard out as a whole complete unit, put it to the side, put it in a box, get yourself a new pick guard, wire up some crazy DiMarzios in it or something, and just rock it out that way, man, and totally change it up, give it a whole new life, and then just play it for a while, or Seymour Duncan's or whatever, put something high end in there,
Yeah.
Or Al, if you want no one to respond to your ad anymore, just put absolutely no trades in your text, and then you just won't get anyone say anything.
I think you just got to stick it on
Reverb,
eBay. Reverb or eBay.
eBay or I know eBay does a lot more in the in the UK you don't pay fees on eBay. But right?
No,
they buy
fees.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Lee plays a lot of metal, right? So maybe those pickups in that guitar are really not your cup of tea.
I think no. Lee's got a modern, a Sir Modern as well that I think he prefers.
Oh yeah, got it.
Not about that.
So I think it's just that. David Ross, Musical Instruments. Good afternoon, gents. Good afternoon, David Ross.
What's up, David?
L.A. Lee says, by the way, I'm seeing Pete Thorne on Monday. I'll report back. Nice one.
Yeah.
I love Pete's Tones.
Love Pete's Tones. So good. Johnny, show will probably close by now. Respect to Paul, Drew Dog. He's gone. If you meant Digby, he's gone. So I so wish my two St. Bernards would relax like his pooch. Maybe I need Union Jacks. Maybe.
Or maybe you need to not have two Saint Bernards.
Yeah.
And your dog's name is Dickbeat?
Digby.
Oh,
Digby.
okay. That makes more sense.
As in the biggest dog in the world.
Yeah.
Who?
Digby, biggest dog in the world. It's a book. A
Yeah.
film.
Well,
Actually.
It was a
It's a children's book.
70s movie. It's a Disney movie, isn't it? 70s movie?
No, at least not Disney in the US.
Okay, live evening on. Please hit the like button. Cheers. Okay, yes, give us a like. It really helps. Thank you. Vincent, has the PRS NF53 improved upon the original telly? Do you know I still haven't tried one?
No.
I would say no.
No. You want to
can't.
know why? You can't improve upon the original telly.
Yeah,
It was
Leo
per-
kind
it
of
was
nailed it
perfect at
on the
inception.
word code, didn't he? I mean, there's an irony there that all this development we've gone through with guitars, and the man who pretty much, I mean, other than Les Paul, of course, the other man who pretty much invented the electric guitar kind of nailed it first go.
Yep.
It's the Narrowfields that just pissed me off on that guitar.
They sound good. I mean, but they don't sound like a Telecaster.
Yeah. Ra Friedman 61. So we don't like PRS. No, I don't think anybody said we don't like PRS.
There's a whole conversation about how we hate PRS.
Throw shade on PRS. When did we throw shade on PRS?
What kind of shade? I don't know.
Wait. I think the only person here who doesn't own a PRS is James.
And I have owned one.
Yeah.
I've owned many.
What?
Or maybe they mean the chat was throwing shade, because the chat was definitely throwing shade.
I did say about the pickup EQing. So because somebody mentioned that they're like sterile and have no mojo, but I said I think it's an EQing thing with the Sir and the whatever. I'll have another Sir again. It'll be my fourth one, and I'll report back next week.
I'll throw this in. I think we have said on many live streams that while PRS make technically amazing guitars, they don't necessarily move us emotionally.
Yeah.
I mean, I like my McCarty. I really like the McCarty.
I like my McCarty. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I just need new pickups for it.
Ray Revival, Vinny, how dare you sell the JTG? I'm telling you, you're going to regret it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to report back because the Sir's got the same loadout and the same bridge. And if the Sir outshoots the JTG, it'll go. And if not, then I'll just take it out of the case and unlist it.
Nice. Keith, Lee serves you right for buying an expensive guitar. Leyland Berg, Lee, it took me over a year to move on my Sir Classic S.
Then you were asking too much. I hate to tell you that.
Yeah, I agree. If it's not selling, there's a reason why it doesn't sell. Anything. NYC Geology got a new old stock 2024 Core McCarty 594 from Guitar Center at a steep discount, almost 30% off. I've had it for a month and I love it so much I sold my 60s Les Paul Standard. Nice.
Good guitars.
How'd you
Good
help?
guitars.
Keith says Eurovision is run by the European Broadcasting Union. It has an associate members who aren't European. Sometimes they're invited to Eurovision events. Sounds like Keith's a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I love Eurovision. I love everything it stands for. I just wish it wasn't quite so politically motivated.
And
Okay, live.
I know it's a thing.
Freeman 61. I had a Harley Benton standard modern Carlos.
It's very nice.
Every time I see Carlos, James cracker. The backdrop nut performed by Toman for around €75 on top of the price of the guitar, and it's easily the best setup I've ever had. Nice.
That's cheap.
see.
Yeah.
I saw Carlo and heard nut job, and that's exactly. Sorry, Carlos.
$75.
Nice.
It's very nice. Who?
Nice. Very nice. Anyway, you can sell gear on Vinted now too. Oh,
Yep.
Oh, interested. Right, Viable. Sorry, guys. Either I missed a question of mine or it got missed. What do you guys think of the Power Amp Sim IR loading? Oh, I didn't see that.
I scrolled back. It wasn't asked. You may have typed it. It didn't get sent.
Thanks. Cheers, Phil. What do you think of the Power Amp Sim IR loading on the SLO X88 IR? Good alternatives for a rack tube power amp. Yeah, it's great.
Doesn't Synergy make a rack tube power amp?
I
They
believe
do.
they do. Yes.
Yeah. I
I-
didn't know that until recently, and it got my wheel spinning a little bit. The fact that means I could get the rack module and a rack power amp that's tube. And I've never played any of this energy stuff, so it's interesting to me.
It's good. I actually think the OS module is really good.
Yeah,
The Dumble module is great.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
It does that kind of cone cry, kind of extra harmonic-y thing that Dumbles do that I haven't heard any of the sort of faux Dumbles do.
I will tell you that playing my TS1 today, because I'm dialing in this rig and booking some gigs, like I said, right there in a room this size is not a good place for the mid-range that it puts out, because it is right in the ear hole. Like that's what they're good at, though. That's not a bad thing, because they cut, even though they're not super top end. That mids is right on the nose, and so I'd be interested to hear other takes on that. But yeah, the whole Synergy thing, maybe later this year I may try it.
Yeah. The IR20, the little lamp head, it's great.
Do you mean this one? That one there?
No, that's not an IR20.
Oh, that's an IR30. Sorry.
See,
No, that's
Sin
30.
30. Sorry.
Well, I got to thinking, what if I, got the dual rack module where I can get two of them, and then I have the power amp. Then I could put my Axe effects in the rack with it, and yeah,
You just took over the world. Anyway,
Leyland says, "Lol, we love PRS."
we love Pete's Tones.
Lee says, "As a guitarist mate once said to me, PRS modern rubbish for yuppies, lol."
A friend of mine came over the other day. Well, I say a friend of the kids came over, and her dad brought her over with some of his collection of guitars. He pulled out a PRS Orianthe,
Oh God,
a PRS John McLaughlin.
oh my gosh,
Yeah. A McCarty, some weird double cut thing that I hadn't seen. And I went, "Have you got anything that's not a dentist guitar?" He said, "Well, I'm a dentist."
amazing. I heard your revision is sponsored by Suno this year. That would be funny, wouldn't it?
That would be ace.
Well, I don't know if y'all noticed, but did y'all go to the Creator Lounge at NAMM?
No.
Okay. If you went to the Creator Lounge, one of the things they had was a big pile of better lanyards for your name tag. And they were all Moises, which is the other AI music company.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until I was looking at my lanyard, because I got the better one. I was like, oh,
I don't think Moises comes up with stuff. I think Moises just does stem splitting.
Okay, gotcha.
I think that's correct, but I could be wrong.
Oh, maybe I'd have to look. I don't know that much more about it.
Willie Hardmeat, he said Clifford is the biggest dog in the world. It's true.
Originally, Digby was the biggest dog in the world.
Clifford's just a big red dog. He never claims to be the biggest red dog or the biggest dog.
He's a red dog. It sounds so much better coming from a southerner.
We have now officially hit the bottom of the barrel. Just saying.
That's where the good bourbon is, sir.
Keith, Reunivision, the music may be crap, but it's one of the best run events I've ever been to. I went to the one in Liverpool in 2023. What a party. Nice.
And he's right with this bit.
And the AV check.
One of the funniest things about it is that for one of the shots on the last one, the cameraman was actually on a Segway. So he's not only driving the camera, but he's also on a Segway going full tilt through an audience.
That's a lot of money to make a mistake.
Yeah.
I suspect he was paid incredibly well.
In view, guys, thinking of Victory MKX amp, but unsure if it takes pedals well and could only afford the matching lunchbox cab. Should I jump at one or consider something else? I would definitely look at a different cab. So someone I know is coming over next Wednesday, I think it is, and he's bring one of those amps, so I can try it out for you and let you know. But yeah, I don't like the idea of those little cabs.
Yeah,
I'm playing a lot of small cabs.
It's just those smaller cabs don't sound great. Buy the head and then buy a used cab.
Yeah.
In fact, if you're looking at like this is gonna be US centric, so it's not gonna apply. But I guarantee you have something like it in the UK. I have always said the best value in cabs has always been a used Mesa Boogie 112 in the US. You can buy them for dirt cheap.
You could pick up a Marshall 2x12 for £100. You can get a 4x12 for 200
all day long.
You can buy a 4x12 for 100 quid, mate.
Yeah,
I think it's more the 4x12 is 100 quid, and the 2x12 is 200 quid.
Yeah, probably right.
Because no one wants a 4x12 apart from Phil,
except for me
and me.
I'll have 2 of them as of Monday, so assuming it gets delivered on time.
Lee says, "Can we make Rats Q&A an AI free zone? That would be nice."
No, sorry, because I like messing around with the thumbnails too much.
And then Steve says, "LA Guitar, was that an AI question?" So
And
we're
then
done.
Cheers. We made it.
We're done. We're going to do this one because it's funny.
Stupid comments of the week.
There have been a few this week, but I don't understand this one, and I think this person is either trying to show that they're musically clever or stuff. They certainly don't understand capital letters.
So the question was on how to shred on a guitar. He said, just in case he doesn't understand what the F is going on theory wise, you're basically playing all the modes F to the C major scale, starting on the E Phrygian and ascending 6 notes. Great. There we go. Nice one. Well done, mate. Well done for for making yourself feel big about your knowledge. Lovely job.
And that was
Stupid comments of the week.
And the only reason why I said it like that was because he said, just in case I don't understand knowledge. That's a dick question. That's not a stupid question. That's just a dick question.
Yeah. No, it wasn't even a question. It wasn't a question.
It was more of a statement.
Dick
statement.
As someone who studied music theory in college, that's all you were being there. There's no reason to do any of that, to say any of that. It wasn't asked. It wasn't invited. You just wanted to show how much you knew about arbitrary made up rules of music, which is what they are. I tell all my friends who went through, I have lots of friends who were music majors up until second year music theory. And they were like, oh, I got too hard. I was like, second year's where it's fun. In the first year, they tell you all the rules and there's right and wrong answers. Second year music theory is where you get to decide what the answer is, and your ability to back it up is whether it's right or wrong.
Is it a sharp 9 or a flat 10? Let's move along.
Right. Argue for it. Make an argument for it.
Not right now.
It's all made up. It's all made up, y'all. It's
so true.
All made up.
It's so true. And yet again this week we still didn't get on to the pile of red guitars that is the next auction listing.
We'll do that next. We'll do that next week.
So many red guitars.
So
many red guitars. As always, it's a pleasure to hang out with you boys on a Wednesday evening, and with you, the wider Rat fans, as you're now becoming known. If TVM ever found out we were stealing their terminology, then we'd be in trouble, but they won't, because they don't exist anymore. So there. Please show your appreciation. Put your hands together for Vinny the Axe. That way. It's 40 watt Phil. No, he's that way. Oh God, it's got confusing. Mr. Paul Drew.
I'm Club myself.
And me. So we'll see you next week for more of the same. We might even get to look at the auction listings for next week, for the next time round. But until then, take care. Have a great week of gigging and stuff like that. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Take it easy.